Minasan konnichiwa. I am Minidroit, and I'm a bit of an anime fan. I'm not a weeboo per se, I just respect the medium. I first started watching anime when I was 10 because my brother wanted to show me Fairy Tail. By the way, he's a massive weeaboo. He spent 7 years learning Japanese and is now fluent at it. But that's besides the point. My favorite anime of all time is Sakamoto Desuga. It's a slice of life comedy anime that follows an adroit high schooler named Sakamoto. I loved its highbrow humor and production value, and I divulge on this topic because I feel like a lot of people love the Japanese high school aesthetic. I see a lot of games about Japanese high schools, I think because it's foreign to the West and unique. It intrigues their curiosity, and a lot of people respect Japanese culture. Hell, it's fitting for Japanese high schools to even extend to Roblox. Today, I'll be playing Sakura High, an anime role-playing game situated in a Japanese high school. Now, given that this is a roleplay game, I can't review it in a traditional sense, so consider this a heavy-handed playthrough? I don't know, let's just get to the game. Loading the game, we're on this great role selection screen. You can choose to be a student, sensei, or shell out 99 Robux to be part of student council for a week. Why? Why would you do that? There's really no difference between being a student or a teacher other than being able to interact with the environment more as the latter. So, obviously, for the review, I chose to be a third year student because my ego craves being slightly superior to others. Given that this is an anime roleplay game, let's make an appropriate avatar for the occasion. This game has a pretty extensive avatar menu, featuring staples like hair, faces, and shoulder accessories. After minutes of intense deliberation and contemplative choice making, I have crafted the perfect anime boy avatar. Ladies and gentlemen, I reveal to you, Hatsune Miku. Oh yeah, I get this robot pet that I get to name. Name my pet took me even more minutes of intense deliberation, but I eventually settled on the funniest name I could think of. No Gallagher. Noji. Finally playing the game, we encounter our first NPC. So, let's walk up to her and... Is she okay? Wow, she literally fell for me. This girl is Yoshiko, and she's a typical ditzy extrovert. She doesn't have much interesting dialogue, but I do like her inclusion as it makes the environment more lively. Plus, it shows me what it's like to have friends. I noticed that this game gives you a stamina bar. For some reason. It's not a platforming game where we're able to run the entire time would heavily influence the gameplay experience, so I don't really know why they added a stamina bar. This isn't Zelda. Nevertheless, as we approach the school, we get to interact with the next unique NPC, Emmy. She's an archetypal tsundere, which in English roughly translates to a bitch. Finally entering the school, the building's really nice. The textures have a slightly cartoony aesthetic and the rooms are nice and open. The levels are populated with members of the student body along with interactable objects, and I love that. I enjoy exploring maps and finding secrets, so this really appeals to me. It beats socializing with others any day of the week. Here are some of my favorite lines of dialogue in the game. Were you the one with the pink envelope in my locker? You can tell I don't play by the rules because I sat at an angle against the wall. This notebook? Oh no. This isn't my homework. I never do my homework. This is my friend's, I'm borrowing it. I'm really happy to discover such an extensive library. They also have manga here, but that has nothing to do with it, I swear. Hey, this book looks interesting. It's purple and stuff. I guess the words are nice too. I prefer to read light novels and manga, but don't tell my friends I said that, okay? I'm supposed to set up the gym for next class, but I have a chronic case of laziness. I'm supposed to tell you that students are allowed on the roof, but who am I to tell you? While most of the dialogue is vapid, I liked being able to interact with the student body. It made the school feel livelier. Earlier, I mentioned how exploring maps and finding secrets appeals to me, and I need to emphasize that qualifier. If you're the type of person who only plays linear goal-based games, you will not enjoy this game, and that's perfectly fine. I find games like these relaxing, and I enjoy exploring these lax social games. Anyway, I also talked about how I enjoy finding secrets in games, and there is one location in this game that really feels this desire for knowledge. On the perimeter of the track, you can find an outline of a doorway and can interact with it. As you interact with it, you hear a voice behind the wall beckon you. Password? To the best of my knowledge, there is no password. But the presence of the secret society near the school is so ominous and intriguing that I often wonder what lies behind that door. Could it be Adventure 2? Considering this game hasn't been updated in a year, I guess that we will never know. Earlier, I also mentioned how the game has many interactable props, like this trash can. You really don't want to examine the trash can's contents in front of everyone. but I spot a sticker on the side with a picture of an anime girl called Sagiri. Yeah, the girl from the anime where you date your sister-in-law. I guess it knows where it belongs. In the trash. Students put their umbrellas here to let them dry and not inconvenience others. How very Japanese. Wait, does that imply that this school is a faux Japanese high school full of weeaboos? What? There are probably more interactable items in the game than there are NPCs. I particularly like the collectible items, like tea, cake, coffee, and a bow. I don't know if I would trust all the students with bows. Seems like a recipe for disaster. Oh, and water. Water everywhere. Nor any drop to drink. I love how you can examine each item too. It reminds me of a especially quirky game that I love. These descriptions are nice and add to the game's character. You wonder how the Light Music Club got the strawberry cake. Besides, aren't they supposed to play music instead of drink tea and eat cake? You know, that brings me to my next topic. The anime references in this game. I've already talked about the, great anime sticker near a trash can. But room 205 is a reference to the club room from K-On! It's so cool! You can play the drums, use a broken radio, sing, or play guitar. Never mind. It costs 400 Robux to use these guitars. Why? Why would you spend $5 just to pretend to play guitar? Along with random anime posters I don't recognize. The high school adopts an empty roof cliche with its empty roof. Yeah. There are two kids eating lunch. Even though it's 8 p.m. From here you can see over the tree line and right to Tokyo skyline. Wow! Oh my god. It's so beautiful. Oh, and how can I forget? Fishing. The fishing minigame is like some Flappy Bird type game. I don't know, but it's alright. A bit annoying, but fine. At least it gives me something to do while I fish. In the far corner of a map, there's a public shrine where you can leave a nice message. Let's see what the amazing players of this game have left for us. Cat boys are the best. Asterisk W asterisk. Izzy sucks. I wanna be a god. I wanna be a maid with cat ears. Don't you wish you were back in the what? No more what? Okay, that's enough Roblox for today. Whoa, that's a sour note to end on. Overall, Sakura High is a nice roleplay game, though it's not very popular anymore and its fanbase is interesting. I'm a bit conflicted with this game. On one hand, I like its Japanese aesthetic, distinct art style, and unique characters, but on the other hand, it focuses on being a social game. And this weighs it down because no one plays it anymore. Sure, I do like social hangout games for their social aspects, but I feel it would be beneficial to further game character interactions. Doing so would extend the game's lifespan, and it would appeal to multiple types of people. I would love to have mini games or mini objectives to make the game more interesting. Also, expand the map a little bit. So, overall, I would give Sakura High 6.4 Sakura Leaves out of 10. That works, right? Its desolate state hampers the gameplay experience, but it does have a lot of potential to be a good hangout game or a good exploration game. They just need to expand the map a little bit and make it more interesting. The developers plan on adding Tokyo to the game, but they ceased development because of health issues. I do wish they returned to the game and add Tokyo, because that'd be really interesting. A whole city to explore with new things and new interactables. But, for now, my rating stands. Goodbye all.